And I want to thank each and every one of you who has made a decision that they want to be here and they want to learn as much as they can. So Sir Gaspar, I want you to work with me. If I'm going to lose my network, if my screen or my voice is not going to be clear enough, what I want you to do is pardon me so we can have a smooth time here. So I want first of all to congratulate each and every one of you who has made it a point to be here and you're ready to learn from today's training. So for those who don't know me yet, my name is Silole Joseph. I am one of the mastermind leaders at IC Group, and I'm so excited to be in this business. I've done the business for now half a decade now, and it has been one of the most amazing decisions I ever made in my life, because there are two important days in a human life: the day that you are born and the day that you make a decision. The day that you make a decision to do this, the day that you make a decision that you want to take life, that the life now wants to become part of your project. That day that you discover yourself is one of the most important days. The day that you discover yourself and the day that you make a decision now you want to become the best of the best. And that day that you decide that it's about time that you find your purpose, that is the most amazing day of your life. So for me, 5 years ago, I found my purpose in this business, and I knew that the ultimate purpose of every human is to make another human's life better. And I made a decision that I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do whatever it takes. So if I'm clear and my camera is clear and everything, you can see it clearly, I want you to go in the chat box and I want you to write becoming elite. Go to the chat box and type becoming elite. Go to the chat box and write becoming elite. Go to the chat box and write becoming elite. If my voice is clear and I'm clear and you can hear me very clearly from wherever you are, I want you to type becoming elite. Becoming elite. Now, what is the meaning of becoming elite and how do you become elite? That's exactly what I'm about to tell you today. Now, an elite is a person who is at the top 1% of any industry. If you are at the top of 1% of any industry, then we can call you an elite of that industry. Now, I want this to be clear to each and every one of you. I want you to listen to me. That 95% of the people in the world are followers. And most of these don't want to become anything. They want to follow the people who are, in front of them. They can't make decisions. They can't take risks. They can't be innovative. They can't be creative. They can't be the first to do something. They can't be the first to adapt. They are waiting to see what others will do so they can follow. That is what followers do. But leaders are people who are willing to do whatever it takes. Leaders are people who walk away with the biggest checks in every industry. Another thing you must understand, that is the setting of the world. We did not set it that way. Nobody set the world to look that way. It is the setting of this planet Earth. And in every industry, the people who make a decision to become leaders are the only people who are going to walk away with the biggest checks. But if you are just trapped into a follower, do you know what happens? You will remain a follower the entire of your life. You will remain a follower the entire of your life. Now, how do you become elite? By making a decision to become a leader. By making a decision, you're going to do whatever it takes to exploit the best self in you and make it visible to the other people. So it means that each and every one of you has the elite inside you. You have something inside you that wants to become better. It urges you to become better. One of my mentors told me about last week. He said that someone is complaining there's no voice. Did I Gaspar? Is my voice clear? Is my voice clear?
I think network, but your voice is very much okay.
But I'm hoping I'm still clear even now.
Yes, you are clear. You're very much clear. They check on their wingine.
Okay, they can check on their network. It's not on our side. Okay, good. So the thing is, you must make that decision from within yourself. It's you who must decide that. And, you know, some people come to me and they tell me, Joseph, then if this business is very good, then why is that there are other people who are successful and the other people who are not successful? It is true. And if you're going to be successful or unsuccessful, that will depend fully on your own decision. It's you who decides to become successful. Everybody, your environment, your friends, your upline can do whatever they can to help you. But you know something? If you have not decided to be helped, if you have not decided to get that help, if you have not decided from your heart that you want to do this, nothing will happen. Even if God sends angels to help you recruit, even if God sends angels to help you in posting on your Facebook, you still won't succeed. You still want to become anything. So you have to find that potential inside you. You have to find that possibility inside you. And I said, my mentor one day told me that desire is a possibility that wants to be expressed. Desire is simply having a possibility that wants to be expressed. So if you have a possibility that wants to be expressed, then it means you have a desire. So you must have a desire to succeed. And everybody can take out a desire. Everybody can get that desire inside them. You must have a desire to succeed. So today I'm going to show you how do you become a better MLM leader? How do you become elite? Because it's only through leadership that you become elite in any industry. We have more people even in our country who know how to play soccer. They can even play better than Cristiano. They can even play better than Messi. But you know what? They don't make that decision too. They don't decide that they're going to do whatever it takes to get there. Yes, they might be missing the opportunities. No problem with that. But if truly in your heart you want something, that thing also wants you. If truly in your heart you want to become something, you want to become someone, and you don't give up and you don't lose the faith, you will absolutely and eventually become whatever you want to become. Now, Sir Gaspar, you'll allow me to share my screen, and I'm going to share with you on how you can become a better MLM leader. On how you can become a better MLM leader. But it's because it's only through becoming a better MLM leader that you can build a business for yourself, that you can become elite. So you'll allow me to share it. Good. Thank you. Perfect. So Sir Gaspar, is my screen clear on your side? Is my screen clear? Can you see my screen?
Sir, it's very much clear.
Thank you. How do you become a better MLM leader? How do you become a better MLM leader? Because it's only through this that you are guaranteed of success in this business. It's only through this that you're guaranteed of becoming elite in the business. Without this, you can't be elite. Without this, nothing can truly happen. So how do you become better? How do you become a better leader in your business? Because it's only through this. So some of you think that you need to have people in your organization for you to become a leader. No, you start by leading yourself, because the best form of leadership is leadership by example. If you can't lead yourself, even you can't lead prospects, you can't lead other people who are looking up to you, because for someone to join you, because people don't join the company, people join you. For someone to join you in your business, they must see you as a better leader than themselves. If somebody does not see you as a better leader than themselves, there is no guarantee that they are going to join you in your business, and don't expect that, because it won't happen. Imagine you use people's opinions. Imagine you use people's, criticism to make your decisions, instead of being informed enough to make better decisions. It's only through making decisions that you become a leader. So in our business, how do you become a better business leader? How do you become a better business leader? Keeping in mind, this business is ultimately a leadership business. Customers and distributors come and go. People will come and go. You're going to have people in your team who will join today, others won't stay. Others will come, they will stay for 1, 2, 3 weeks and they will leave. Others will come, they will stay for a month or two and they will leave. Others will even stay with you for a year or two and they will leave. Customers and distributors come and go. Somebody will purchase a product from you yesterday, but the next day they will go. But leaders are the ones responsible for the big growth and the long-term income in our business. Leaders are the ones who are responsible for any business growth. Let me tell you this, that no matter how good a company or an organization is, if that company or organization does not have good leadership, it will still fail. I would rather have a group of hyenas being led by a lion than a pack of lions being led by a hyena, because the leader sets the pace for the team. The leader sets the pace for any business. The leader determines what is going to happen and what is not going to happen. The leader is the one who is in control. The question is, are you in control? To attract leaders in your team, you must first become a leader yourself. This is a monkey see, monkey do business. This is not a monkey tell, monkey do business. It's a monkey see, monkey do. Your leaders in your team, the people in your organization, are going to do whatever you are doing, not whatever you are telling them. Including even your own personality is going to be duplicated inside them. Your character is going to be duplicated inside them. Your ethics is going to be duplicated inside them. So if you're a person of no ethics, you're a person of no good character, you're a person of very bad personality, that's the same thing that will appear to them. And if somebody comes and they realize that you are that kind of a person who they don't admire to be, you know what happens? They will leave to go to a different thing. So to attract leaders, you must first become a leader yourself. Don't worry, there is hope. No one is born a leader, but anyone can decide to become a leader. It's your choice. For me, I believe that there are people, as you grow up and as the growth happens in your life, it doesn't matter. It's your physical growth, your mental growth, that is what brings it to this thing that's called leadership. So you can learn leadership. If you're not born with leadership, you can learn leadership. The biggest discovery of the 21st century is that every skill is learnable. So you can learn on how to become a leader. If you're trying to become a leader, the tips listed below are just for you. I hope you'll evaluate yourself in each area and identify the things that you can improve. So in every quality I'm going to mention to you, I want you to do something. I want you to ask yourself this question. In this quality that Mastermind Joseph is mentioning, out of 10, what is my rate? Am I a 2/10? Because if you're a 10/10 leader, you're going to attract a bunch of 8s and 7s. If you're a 5/10 leader, you're going to attract a bunch of 3s and 2s. What if you are a 0/10 leader? What if you're a 2/10 leader? You won't even attract your guests into your business. That's why people join your business today and they leave tomorrow. That's why somebody joined yesterday and they leave tomorrow. And it keeps happening over the years. It keeps happening every month. And you wonder, what is your problem? The problem is not guests. The problem is not the people who you sponsor. The problem all along is you. Because this world works by one principle. The principle of attraction. You attract who you are. Now, here are some of the few things that are going to help you become a better MLM leader. The first thing, you need to keep learning. You need to keep learning. What do I say keep learning? Read every single material, every single book, every single article that you can find that talks about you becoming a leader. Learning is the beginning of wealth. And a human brain, the neuroplasticity of a human brain is meant to grow over time. Your brain is, it has some elasticity. It is elastic. It means it can expand. And it is meant to grow until the day of your death. So your mind does not have a GB, at your mind is 1 TB or your mind is 500 GB. No, your mind is meant to grow. Yesterday I was in a meeting and I had some people telling me or saying to me in the group chat that I should use Swahili when I'm training. It's okay. But let me tell you this, that if you don't understand English, you need to learn it. It's a language that you can learn. If I'm to build a business in a Spanish country, if that's where my success is, I will go and learn Spanish. I will enroll in a Spanish class. I will go to anywhere where I can learn Spanish, if that's what will bring success to me. So you need to keep planning, because most success of most people is being hindered by one thing. They don't have knowledge, because if they had knowledge, they would do better. Work harder on yourself than you do on your business. You are the business and the business is you. This is a business of personal development with a compensation plan attached to it. It's a business of personal development with a compensation plan attached to it. The more you improve, the more you can make. The business and the income depends on your personal growth. How much do you grow every single day? The goal is to keep improving. Your business will only grow as much as you do. Spend a minimum of 15 to 30 minutes daily on your personal development. Read books, listen to mentors, attend events, attend trainings, listen to podcasts, listen to every single thing you can find on this planet. And this can make you be more than 99% of the people. This can help you improve so much. It's only through learning that you can know what to do and not what to do. It's only through learning that you can become elite. It's only through learning that you can become a better leader. And if you stop learning, do you know what happens? Your income goes to where you are. Your income grows as much as you grow. Your personal development, your income can never surpass how big your personal development is. Never stop learning. Never think that you have arrived. Strive to become better tomorrow than you are today. Repeat that process daily until you die. You need to keep improving, because the goal of every human being in this planet is to exploit the better version of themselves, is to exploit every single ability that they were born with, is to exploit the wealth that you were born with, because you were born with wealth, you were born with riches. But if you don't exploit the riches that you're already born with, you're never going to experience anything in your life. Now, lead by example. The next thing, you need to lead by example. I said it's a monkey see, monkey do business. It's not a monkey tell, monkey do business. So always lead by example and do the things that you want your team to do. Some people just sit outside the pool, basking sun, while they are telling the people in their team they go and swim. If you are outside the pool and you're trying to tell the people in your organization to go and swim, do you know what happens? All of those who are in the swimming pool, they would want to join you in sun basking. They want to join you outside. So anything that you want people to do in your team, do it yourself. Do it with them. Do it together with them. Show them what you're doing and do it together with them. Never ask your team to work harder than you do. Don't ask somebody to sponsor 10 people a month. You have never done that, even in a single month. Never ask people to become affiliates every month. You have never done that. Never ask somebody to become a top earner. You have never done that. You must become that leader first. Most people wish they were in a better leaders team. Most people wish they joined somebody else's team. Most people want to join, they want to open an account under somebody else because they're looking for a better leader. The bad news is the leader you're looking for is not there. You have to become that leader. You have to become that leader first, because if you're looking for a better leader, then is there anybody who is looking for you to join you? Is there anybody who is looking to join your team? Never lie to yourself. Some people, they think that the solution to their problem is joining another team, or is joining another company, or is joining something different, or is going to a different business. Remember, if you're already stupid where you are, is the same stupid person who is going to another team, is still the same stupid person who is going to another business, is the same stupid person who is going to another company, and you still get the same results. Because you can never exchange anything for hard work. It's not substituted. So if you're a lazy person, even if we give you a roadmap and we give you a car full of the tank full of gas, full of petrol, and we give you a roadmap, we tell you go. If you're lazy, you'll never get there. You will still give up along the way. You will still see problems. You'll still see, obscurity. You'll still see darkness around you. You're never going to be positive and see opportunities that are ahead of you, because in every calamity, in every problem, there's an opportunity, and that's where leaders are born. Leaders are not born during parties. Leaders are born during problems where solutions are needed. Be the type of sponsor you wish you had, and be the type of person you want to sponsor. If you had people like you in your team, 5,000 of them, how much money would you be making? If God gives you somebody who is exactly like you, they behave like you, they have a character like you, a personality like yours, they have emotions like you, they have the kind of hard work that you have, how much money would you make? Your team is constantly watching you. So set the bar high. If you're sponsoring one person, if God gives you people like you are just sponsoring one person every single month, how much money will you make? But if you're doing 2, 3, 4, you're becoming an affiliate, star affiliate, double star affiliate every single month. If God gives you such people and you've set the bar high, people would want to come in your team and would want to hit that target because people only want to see possibilities. Number 3, stay in production mode. Never stop your personal retailing and recruiting. If you can share the product and get a commission for it, never stop it. Stay focused on the income producing activities. Always stay focused. Always be presenting every day. Always talk to new people every day. The moment you stop producing, your business starts dying. Never go into management mode. Even when you have a big team, your team is always watching you. So stay in the trenches. If you take your foot off the gas, so will they. If you take your foot off the accelerator, everybody else in your team takes. Imagine this. Have you guys ever seen that the people who do circus and they have made a certain idol or a certain skit where they've made dolls which look like them and they make those dolls dance? Have you guys seen that example? Somebody has made some dolls. They have attached those dolls with a stick, then they're dancing and the dolls are dancing just like him. That's what happens that's who you and your downlines. That is you and your people in your organization. They dance as you dance. If you stop dancing, they also stop dancing. If you change the music, the dance changes. If you relax, they relax. The speed of the leader determines the speed of the team. So always stay in a production mode. If you keep producing, everybody in your team keeps producing. Number 4, encourage your team to learn and grow. Encourage them. Don't just tell them to recruit, sponsor, go, prospect. No, encourage them to also grow. Encourage personal development in your team. One of the best things you can do to help people in your organization is to encourage each and every one of them to work and become the better versions of themselves, to become the best they can become, the best possible they can become. That's who they should be. Develop a team reading program. Get people to attend events. Get people to set goals and improve on their skills. Ask them what books they are taking. Ask them who do they listen to? Who do they give their ears? What kind of content do they consume? What kind of seminars do they go? What kind of things, knowledge that gets into their head that will help them grow as people? It help them improve their capacity, help them improve their capability, encourage them to learn and grow. The fact that you're making money, that doesn't mean you're growing. Growth and making money are two different things. Have you ever seen somebody get to this kind of income, then that income goes down? It's because they stopped growing. If there's constant growth, you'll never go. There's nothing that can make your income grow, can make your income go down. If it goes down, if you're a better person within a certain period of time, the income will go to where it's supposed to be. So encourage the people in your team to grow, to learn, and improve every single day in every walk of their life. Number 5, follow a system. There are never secrets to success, but there are systems to success. If you have a system that you can follow, that system can help you become successful. And the good thing about our industry is that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. That system has already been created for you. Your job is to come plug into the system and follow the system. Just create a simple system for your team. Great leaders follow a proven and a simple system. A simple system is a system that even a class 2 student can understand and they can follow. They have a system for their team. They know the average person needs step-by-step instructions because they have never done this type of business before. And so that means if you have created a system for them, it is very easy for anyone who comes into your business to follow that system. So teach that system so that everybody in your organization can understand the system. But let me make this clarity. that you creating a simple system and you helping people in your team to keep learning and improving, they work together. Look at this. Somebody comes to your team and they don't understand. Their intelligence or their capability is not huge. Their mental capability or capacity is not big. But if they keep learning, even if there's a complex system, they can understand it. Even if the system is very hard, they can still understand it. But most people who come in, they've never done the system. So you must have a system for them. You must make that system simpler for them. But they should be aware that they should not stay at the same place. They should keep growing. Number 6, be plugged in your successful upline. The people who disrespect their uplines can never be my friends. If at any point you have ever disrespected your upline, you cast yourself. Doesn't matter if your upline is full, is stupid, he recruited you, and that's where you are here. You were not recruited by a stupid person. He knew whatever he was doing for him to recruit you into our business. The person who sponsored you is the most important person in this world. Why? Because he's the only person who wishes the best for you. From the bottom of their heart, they wish the best for you. Because if you succeed, your success will affect them directly. Let me tell you this. If Engineer Moses or me, I'm your grand upline, I don't care. Most of the times, I don't even know your name. But do you know your sponsor? Do you know your upline? He knows even your 3 names because he encoded you into the system. And that is the only person who has your best interest at their heart. So your job is to respect them and work with them because you can leverage your upline to build yourself a business. But most people, they disrespect their upline and they think they can make it by themselves. Your upline is like your parent in this business. Your sponsor is like your parent in this business. You never go anywhere if you don't respect them, if you don't work with them. Learn to work with your upline. Learn to work with the person who brought you into the business. If you're lucky to have them and they're actively building the business, you're blessed. Because you can have somebody who you can talk to, even to things that are disturbing you, and they can help you from the bottom of their heart. So never disrespect your upline, even if your upline is a drunkard. Remember, there's a story in the Bible. There's these sons of Noah. One day Noah got drunkard and he slept naked in the house. When the sun came and he saw and he started laughing, what happened? He was cursed. So no matter how bad your parent is, if they make a mistake, it's not time for you to disrespect them. That is that's the meaning of the person who brought you into the business. Imagine if it were not for them. If you're going to make millions into the business, they are the ones who introduced you to this industry. They're the ones who opened your eyes to this opportunity. So be coachable and plug yourself in your upline system. Smart leaders are plugged in the upline leader. They do this to learn new skills, to have someone to mastermind with, and to show their team that they are doing the things they want them to do. You want your downlines to respect you? They need to see from you, how do you work with your upline? If you're working with your upline correctly, they're also going to respect you the same way. So it's a monkey see, monkey do, not monkey tell, monkey do business. I remind you of that. Number 7, practice edification. Use edification whenever possible. Learn to appreciate people. If somebody has done something better, recognize them. Recognize effort in your organization. Recognize effort in everybody. Somebody has a new suit. They have a good suit. They are dressed well to them. Their cologne is smelling nice. Appreciate it. You understand? Edify them. Edification is a sacred source of our business. People want to be in places and areas where they feel important. And if you don't make people feel important, forget about these are people's business, and you must make everybody in your team feel important. So edify them, recognize their effort, recognize everything they are doing, empathize with them. Edify others whenever possible. Do not speak badly of your upline, Crossline, or any other companies in your industry. Never speak. If you can't have anything positive to talk about somebody, talk about someone, please do this favor to yourself. Keep quiet. Don't have anything but to talk about somebody else. In fact, those people who talk at the back of other people, you're still going to lose them because nobody's going to stay where they're not respected. Number 8, treat everybody well. This is a personality and a character thing. How do you treat people? Treat the little guy as well as you do to the top earners. Without the little guy, they are not top earners. So treat everybody correctly. Treat everybody good. You see, the way you treat a janitor, the way you treat somebody who cleans for you, the way you treat your maid in your house, the same way you're going to treat everybody, because everybody is important. There is nobody who is not important. So the same way you treat the top earners, your leaders, the same way you're going to treat everybody. Start with how you're calling them. Don't just call somebody who you are in business together, just their name. Use leader, leader Joseph, leader Margaret, leader who, leader Travis. Be nice to guys, regardless of what they do and don't do in their business. Everybody have their own weaknesses, the things that they do and the things that they suck at. So do not treat them as the things that they don't do. Treat them as if they are important, and whatever they can perform, whatever they can do, even if it's just doing their PMA, respect them for that. Treat everybody well. Number 9, find ways to recognize people. In recognition, babies cry for it, and leaders fight for recognition. They can die for recognition. Leaders die for recognition, and children, they cry for recognition. Everybody needs to be recognized. Recognize people even for the smallest things. People crave for recognition. This is quite perhaps the easiest thing you can do to improve production in your team and be a better MLM leader. Have lots of success. Have lots of success contests. Send out gifts and awards. Recognize people publicly whenever possible. Whenever it's possible, recognize people publicly. You need to recognize people when you have an audience. And if it's correcting mistakes, correct them somewhere in private. But you need to find ways to recognize people. That's why we have our leadership structure, our recognition structure, our recognition system in our team. That's why it needs to be followed every single time. Those people don't want to be recognized, I'm sorry, you can't do this business. Number 10 point, stay humble. It's very hard for a successful person to stay humble. But staying humble does not mean that you don't stand out for yourself. Staying humble does not mean that you allow yourself to sabotage your own self. No, it's just keeping your ego in check. Never let your success go to your head. And the only way I know of staying humble is always looking at the next level. Because if you get to an income of 100,000, I want you to start having people around you who are making 200 or 500,000. And that makes you very humble. Because if you're the person who is winning the most in your circle, if you're the person who is winning the most in your team, then you're never going to be humble. Your ego is still going to be there. Never act as if you are better than someone else. Never act as if you have arrived. Nobody has ever arrived. You can never arrive. Keep moving. Learn from everyone you talk to. Do more listening than talking. In fact, one of the most amazing ways of staying humble is simply keeping quiet when somebody else is talking. Doesn't matter who is talking. As far as they're talking, you just keep quiet. If they start talking, shut your mouth and start listening to them. Okay? Because by that, you have a chance of growth. By that, you have a chance of getting more things into your mind, and that brings and fosters growth. Number 11, don't badmouth others. Stop badmouthing others. Never badmouth other people or other companies. It just makes you look bad. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. Don't say anything at all. And I've already talked to you about this one. Don't talk behind somebody's back. Don't talk bad about somebody else. If you have nothing positive to say, just stop it. Just don't say anything. Number 12 point, focus on one company. You see, there are more than 6,500 companies in this industry, in the network marketing industry. Some are just starting, some are giant companies, some are over 60 years. Okay, I'm back. I'm hoping that I'm back now. I'm sorry for that little network hiccup, but here I am. So this is what I was talking about. You should know that there are other companies that exist. You should be aware that there are other businesses that exist. Alliance in Motion Global is not the only company. You understand? But as far as you know clearly, there are people who have achieved whatever you want to achieve in the same business that you are in, with the same product, the same compensation plan, the same everything. There is no need of you going to hop from one company to another. Do you know what that makes of you? It destroys your reputation as a person. Because You call somebody today or your downline, you promise them success into the business. The person you recruited or your prospect, you say, this is the best business. I think I'm going to stay here. I found something better. Then the next day you start telling them, now you know I found something new. The moment you start that habit, in my experience in this industry, I found out that two things. If you keep hopping from company to company, the first time you hope, there's a disease that comes to, it's called the shiny object syndrome. And there is always going to be new companies coming. There's always going to be the new deal of the day. There's always going to be the new deal of the year. There's always going to be and there are people who you trust. There are people who you think they are, they are righteous. People who have even achieved success in our business before. They have been with our company before, but they left the company to pursue their own greed. And they'll come to you and they will tell you that now they have the best deal. I had an upline like that. But you know what that upline does today? He keeps hopping from one thing to another, one opportunity to another, and he does not keep his credibility. A mistake done by the right person does not make that mistake right. Get me right. Makosa imefanyika na mtu mzuri, haifanyi hiyo makosa ikuwe si makosa. A mistake or a problem or something bad done by a good person does not make that thing good. You understand? And most of them are only looking out for themselves. And I know that for sure. Focus on one company and do it forever. There's one mentor I like. His name is Padman Senadiraja. Padman Senadiraja has been with his company from 1998 till today. From 1998 as a distributor till today. The greatest networker in MLM is called Bill Grit. Bill Grit has been with his company from 1969 till today, till his death. He's the late, but he has really achieved a lot of success. He has achieved a lot of success simply because they can focus. They can focus on one company until they become successful. Focus is simply follow one course until success. If there are people who are still making the income you want to make, there are people who are working out the business, hopping from one person to another just makes you look bad. Stick with one company. Don't promote multiple deals. It makes you look bad. It confuses your team. Focus on one opportunity for the long haul. Plant your flag somewhere and ride with it for the longest term, through the good and the bad. Every company has challenges. Everyone has challenges, just like you. You're not perfect, and everybody else is not perfect. And so, if you run away, it says that you're not a leader. If you run away when there's a problem, it says something about you. This guy is not a leader because he's during crisis when he's running away. But the days that he's wanted, the days that a solution is needed, you can't see him around. Good. So focus on one company until that's how you become an elite. Attend all events. Never miss an event. Never miss an event. Be the first one to buy a ticket for the upcoming events. After you do that, promote these events to your team members. We are an event-driven business. The more people you have attending events, the more your business will grow. Let me tell you something. It's during events that decisions are made. Events are made to help people make decisions. One day you'll go to an event and something will click in your mind. And that is when you'll make a decision to become elite in the business. It is during that room where there is good energy, where there are hundreds and thousands of people inside that room, that your decision is going to be made and your belief is going to be cemented. People travel to very far countries to just attend an event because they know after that event, their income is likely to grow twice as it was. That is true. If you attend an event today, you go and put in the work, you go and have that same energy that was portrayed in the event, your income is likely to grow twice as much as it has been. So attend events, bring people into the events. If you attend the events alone, do you know what happens? You'll grow your uplines business. If you attend the events alone, you grow your uplines business. But if you attend the events together with your team, you grow your business. So my question is, who are you planning to come with or to go with in all the events? That is very important. Number 14, teach the basic skills. Never forget the basics. Never forget how to prospect, how to invite. Teach the skills whenever possible. If you have an opportunity to have somebody in your team, Teach them the skills. Motivating your team is also very important, but it won't help them if they don't have the basic skills. Don't motivate fools. A fool who is motivated is just a motivated fool. So teach them what to do. Teach them the how-tos, how to prospect, how to invite, how to do this. And whenever they are that, whenever you give them motivation, now they know what to go and do. Never use hype and pressure. Our business is already a hype. The compensation plan is already a hype. Why do you want to add hype into the business? Why do you want to mislead others? Why do you want to over-exaggerate the business? Never use hype and pressure. Remove these words from your vocabulary. It's okay to be excited, but keep it contained. Hard selling makes you look bad. Hype makes you look like a sleazy salesperson. Pressure annoys people and gives your entire industry a bad name. Always stay professional. Just lead people to making decisions. Lead people to making decisions to join. Don't give pressure. Don't over-exaggerate the competition. Don't tell somebody left, right is 5,000. We know it's 4,800. Don't tell somebody left, right is 20,000 for you to just get them to your team. No, don't use the hype. The compensational plan, the way it is designed, is already a hype. So adding more hype into it just make you look bad. No negative downline. When you are positive, always go to your leaders. When you feel down, don't take that down thing to your organization. Any negative thing about your company, your organization, your upline, or your product can destroy the whole organization. Any negative thing that you talk about, that you say, remember this, that your walls have ears. So anytime you're in a room and you're talking bad things, that gets and can destroy the whole of your team. When you're down and frustrated, go to your upline. When you're happy and upbeat, go to your downline. Never share your problems or frustrations with your team. Why? They already have their own problems and they're worried about them. So casting your negativity into them only hurts them. So if you go to them and complain the way your income is low, the way you can't pay your rent, themselves, they're also having more problems. And so they're asking themselves, if my upline cannot pay his or her rent, how about me? How about what is happening in my life? And you're discouraging them. Always give them positive energy, because having positive mental attitude is a form of wealth. So never talk to somebody, because using your mouth, you can either kill or you can build somebody. So when you open your mouth, what do? Do you kill or you grow somebody? So every time you open your mouth, ask yourself, by me opening my mouth, what do I do? Am I killing or am I growing? Number 17, have weekly meetings. Do a weekly conference call or webinar for your team. Get your team together at least once a week. At least once a week, get them together. It's not a must you go even train. It's not a must you go even have this amazing training or this amazing leader talking to them. Go sit down, talk, have fun. You understand? Eat together, get together, have a drink, share a pizza. That's what that's what builds bonds. That's what builds relationships. And these relationships, they're going to build your business. This is very powerful and very effective. Keep your meetings an hour or less. Don't have very long meetings. Do some recognitions, product training, business training, start and end on time. Have an agenda and follow it. Have a topic, follow that topic, and ensure you end that topic. So meetings, we are in a meetings business. Meeting after meeting is through meetings that you get to make money in our business. Number 18, be a servant leader. You are here to serve. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. In fact, we don't care what you know. In fact, we don't care who you are. The only thing that we want to know is how much do you care? Do you empathize with, do you understand people? Do you get into people's shoes? Focus on helping others to get what they want. Zig Ziglar said, if you help other people get what they want, you will have everything that you want. Just help others. Take your eyes off yourself, put others' needs first. As you do that, your business will grow. Plus, you will sleep well at night knowing that you treat other people well, that you have helped somebody. When you help somebody else, there comes fulfillment. We don't live for the success, we live for the fulfillment. Even if you have cars, you have everything, but you have no fulfillment. You will hate the money you have. You will hate the wealth you have. So it's through fulfillment, it's through being fulfilled that we get to enjoy, that we get to sleep well, that we get to have peace of mind. So always feel fulfilled, always do things that make you more fulfilled. That things that make you more fulfilled. That is how you can become elite. That is how you can grow you can become whatever person you want into this business by improving with the 18 points I've already given you guys, taking care of them and moving from one person to another and growing in every sector. Then you become better. So in everything I've shared here today, out of a scale of 0 to 10, how do you rate yourself? The way you treat others, how do you, in a scale of 0 to 10, if 10 means treating people the best we can, how are you? Don't lie to yourself, because the biggest room that there is there in this world is called the room for improvement, and you can always improve. So promise yourself that you'll always improve. Improve daily, improve in everything you do. And when you improve every single day, what happens? You become better daily, your income grows daily, and you get to enjoy even every part of your life and every single day that you get to spend on this planet, which is called planet Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited that I was here to train each and every one of you, and I'm hoping that you have gotten value from this business, from this, from this meeting. Something that you have learned, go to the chat box. You can type it. You can, tell me what you have learned from our meeting for today. And before you leave, I have an announcement.